Buckle up, because in today's video, I'm going to share with you what the best workout plan is for men to burn fat. And I'm going to do that by sharing with you the top 3 mistakes that men make when trying to lose fat. Now, if you want to know what the best workout plan is for men to burn fat, you're going to have to stay until the end. Not only am I going to burst a couple of myths for you, I'm going to share with you those 3 big mistakes, but I'm also going to show you why common sense often leads to common mediocre results. Let me guess. You want to build muscle, but you also know that you need to burn fat. So it's this combination that leads you to cut and bulk and cut and bulk and yo-yo between the two, kind of spinning your wheels and never really feeling like you're getting anywhere. Worse off, what you end up doing is just slowly accumulating body fat. That's not good either. You think that cardio is the answer to burning fat, but when you do a lot of it, not only does it take a lot of time, it's incredibly boring, but you end up feeling skinny and weak. That's not good either. So you're kind of stuck, you're a little bit confused, and you're not really sure what to do. Well, Action Jackson to the rescue, baby. I'm here to help. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna help you by sharing with you the exact formula, the exact workout plan that you need in order to get the results that you want. There are 3 big mistakes that men make when trying to come up with a workout program to burn fat. And that first one is gonna be too much cardio. Now, conventional wisdom says that cardio is gonna be the answer to fat loss, but it's not. In fact, you don't need to do cardio at all in order to get this type of results. I mean, you really don't. I've proven it time and time again with myself, but also with the thousands of people that I've worked with. So you do not need cardio. And cardio is not good for a couple of reasons. The first reason is that it takes too much time, right? You have to do 40, 50, 60 minutes several times per week. It's boring, so that sucks. That's not very interesting. It's not gonna optimize your body hormonally. It doesn't build muscle mass. It doesn't actually burn calories after you're done. It only burns calories while you work out. It increases your appetite. It makes you feel skinny. It makes you feel weak, a number of other things. So for that reason, traditional cardio, in its like regular sense of doing elliptical, running for long distances and periods of time, those things are not going to be optimal for helping you build the physique that you want, for helping you build lean muscle mass and burn body fat at the exact same time to build that athletic Hollywood physique. It's not ideal. But there is a different type of cardio that is a little bit more ideal. That's going to be HIIT cardio. Now, HIIT cardio is going to be different for a couple of reasons. The first is that it's going to preserve, if not build, muscle mass, which is good. It's going to optimize your body hormonally for fat loss and muscle gain. It's also going to decrease your appetite, so it's going to suppress your appetite, which is good. And it's going to really help you build that athletic physique by reducing your abdominal fat specifically. So for all those reasons, it's great. Additionally, it doesn't take a whole lot of time. You can do it in 20 minutes or less. In fact, I really do recommend only 10, 15, maybe 20-minute sessions if you're more advanced. And studies have even shown it can be more effective in far less time than that. For example, a study out of the University of Western Ontario found that people burned more fat by doing 4 to 6 30-second sprints with a 4-minute rest interval than doing 60 minutes of incline treadmill walking. Just think about that. I mean, does that blow your mind? Somebody did 60 minutes of incline treadmill walking, and then somebody else did 4 to 6 minutes total work of exercise, and they burned more fat. I mean, it's incredible. So that shows you the power of HIIT cardio, how beneficial it can be, and also how it can really fit in your schedule. So if you're a busy person, if you have responsibilities, if you have kids, if you have a job, a career, all these things, which if you're watching this video, you probably do, well, now you can get a great workout in a very short period of time simply by increasing the intensity. And the intensity is going to be the key to all this. And traditional cardio is just simply not intense enough and doesn't have the benefits of HIIT cardio. So HIIT cardio is going to be optimal for that reason. Now, HIIT cardio doesn't need to be done a lot. You really only need 1, maybe 2 sessions per week max. Your ratio of strength training cardio or metabolic resistance training to HIIT cardio needs to be like 3 or 4 strength training cardio or metabolic resistance training workouts to every 1 cardio session. Now that's kind of optimal there. So really, you don't need more than 1, maybe 2 sessions per week of HIIT cardio. That's a maximum of 30, 40 minutes of cardio per week, maximum, not total. Like literally, that's all you need. So when you add up all those bullet points and you stack traditional cardio up against HIIT cardio is gonna be optimal if you wanna find a workout plan in order to burn fat. The second biggest mistake that men make when trying to come up with a workout plan to burn fat is not hitting the like button on this video. Now, it is scientifically proven that if you hit the like button on my videos, it's gonna increase energy expenditure in comparison to other videos. Now, I'm just kidding. Seriously though, if you hit the like button, I really do appreciate it. It tells me and YouTube that I'm doing a good job, and it's really just gonna help me pump out even more content just like this. So please smash that like button now, and back to the content. The second biggest mistake that men make when trying to formulate a workout plan to burn fat is taking way too much rest. Now, traditional workouts in single sets, they just suck in comparison to other things. Now, if you go to a gym, or even if you check out a home gym of many people that are working out, what they tend to do is they pick up a set of dumbbells or a barbell, they do a single set, then they play on their phone, they rest, maybe they talk to their buddies, they joke around, they do some looking around at everybody, what's going on, hit up the water fountain, have some water, drink, maybe send a couple of texts, then do another set, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes later. So if you look at the overall ratio of work to rest in the workout, they might be in the gym or they might be working out for 60 minutes, but they actually only do work for maybe 5, 7, 9, 10 minutes max. That's not a good work to rest ratio. You need to increase that work ratio, get more time and attention, more stress in the body if you want to produce the results that you want. So those traditional single set workouts are just gonna suck. It's too much resting, it's not enough work, too much distraction, and it's just not producing the stimulus necessary for the body to adapt and change to burn fat, build muscle, and build that physique that you want. The third mistake that men make when formulating a workout program to burn fat is gonna be too many bro splits. So gone are gonna be the days where you have a 5-day split where you're doing chest on one day, back, shoulders, arms, and then a leg day that always seems to get skipped in favor of a Friday afternoon happy hour. That's over with, no more. You're gonna have to really skip out on those isolation exercises because they're just not optimal to help you burn fat. If you're gonna spend all day in the gym, if you have tons of time, if you don't have a job or a career or a family, maybe you can get away with that. But if you're somebody that has those responsibilities, that doesn't have all day to dedicate to the gym and needs to get the workouts in maybe 3-4 days per week, well, you need a different approach. You need a better approach. And that's where we're gonna step in with something called metabolic resistance training. Now, what this is it's simply the combination of strength training and cardio. It's like the best combination since creatine and carbs. I mean, it's incredible for the body because it helps you, again, burn body fat, build muscle, all in one short, effective, and intense workout. And to expand, metabolic resistance training is simply a group of mostly multi-joint, big compound movements used with free weights. Now, the ideal combination, or the way to put this all together, if you're trying to create that workout plan, is gonna be a set of 5 exercises. And the first exercise is gonna be like a quad dominant exercise. Think goblet squat, or even a body weight squat if you're more of a beginner. Then you can move to an upper body push, something like a bench press or a push-up. Then you can move to an upper body pull, something like a chin-up or maybe even a single arm dumbbell row. Then you move to a hip hinging movement. This is gonna be a Romanian deadlift or maybe even a elevated single leg glute bridge. And finally, you can move into a core exercise or even a cardio exercise at this point. So that could be a forward plank, an up down plank, or even a burpee or a jumping jack. Now that's gonna be an ideal circuit to hit the entire body, to use big multi-joint movements to get that heart rate up and to do all the things that I already talked about, from optimizing the body hormonally for fat loss and muscle gain, to building strength and power, to reducing the body fat, to improving insulin sensitivity, to increasing your metabolic rate. All of those great benefits, all of it, it's gonna happen through metabolic resistance training in a circuit like I just described. Now you might be asking, hey Jackson, if HIIT cardio, metabolic resistance training, short rest periods, if all of this is the answer to fat loss, why don't more people do it? And the answer is that it's hard. It's not easy. It's really challenging to push yourself to that level. A lot of people don't know how to push themselves to that level because they don't have the experience. Maybe they weren't an athlete as a kid and they've never really pushed themselves. So they don't know how to push themselves to that level. It's uncomfortable, right? But here's the thing. Warren Buffett said, intensity is the price of excellence. So if you want that excellence, if you want that next level physique, if you want the results that other people aren't gonna get, you gotta put yourself in situations and push yourself to a level that other people won't. It's a lot easier and it's more fun to just show up, do a couple of sets of bicep curls, a couple of pump pushes here, take a photo, Instagram, woo, yeah, throw a filter on it and be done with it. That's a lot easier then really grinding it out, putting in the hard work, getting your heart rate up, pushing yourself, getting outside your comfort zone, pushing when you don't want to, like feeling that pain internally. Les Brown once said, he said, if you do what is easy, your life will be hard. If you do what is hard, your life will be easy. And that's the same thing that's true for building a fantastic physique. If you do what is easy, it's gonna be hard. You're not gonna get there. But if you do what's hard, building the body of your dreams is gonna be easy. It's that simple. Now, because you stayed into the end, I promised you a little bit of a bonus here. So here it is, bonus time. Action Jackson delivers, baby. So the bonus is gonna be, I'm gonna show you exactly how to formulate the perfect workout plan in order to burn fat. So this is how you combine all these puzzle pieces into one thing in order to get the results and get that straight line to success. This is the same plan that I've outlined in my book. It's called 7 Secrets for Chiseled Abs. It's an Amazon bestseller. It's available right now. You can go purchase it on Amazon Kindle. What you do is you just sequence these things together. Now, what I recommend is 3 to 4 metabolic resistance training workouts per week. Okay, 3 to 4. Those workouts need to last anywhere between 30 and 45 minutes. Okay, not complex, not all day, 30 to 45 minutes, 3 to 4 times per week. Then you're gonna combine that with 1, maybe 2 at the very most HIIT cardio workouts per week. But you don't need to do cardio at all. Like, if you don't want to, you can still get great results. You can still see visual progress without doing any cardio at all. Just those 3 to 4 metabolic resistance training workouts per week will do it. But if you want to get next level results and you want to do it faster than ever, well, that's how some of my clients have achieved those 6-pack results in 8, 10, and 12 weeks. Like my client Mark or my client Michael. Those no pack to 6-pack transformations happened because they did 4 MRT workouts per week combined with 1 or 2 HIIT cardio workouts. That's going to be the perfect combination, the perfect ratio of the strength training cardio to the HIIT cardio. And if you do that, and you do that on a consistent basis for, again, 8, 10, 12 weeks, you will get 6-pack results. You will make dramatic, next level, visual, insane, head-turning, eye-popping progress. Now, if you paid attention, you should have learned the best workout program for men to burn fat. So I hope you got a ton of value from this video. Now, if you want to learn more, I'd recommend checking out my barbell complex for fat loss video. In that video, I share kind of a hybrid approach to MRT, that metabolic resistance training, using a simple barbell, not a lot of space, and a really effective and intense but short workout that you can do that's going to help you get those dramatic next level results that you want. And if you like this video, please smash that like button now. Subscribe to the channel so you never miss another actionable, awesome, incredibly value-packed video. I'm constantly pumping these things out, so I hope you, again, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. I'm Coach Jackson, and remember, action is going to be the difference between dreaming and burning body fat.